shot cordially. Yeah, I ain't never choice to be great, no. I just gotta be. Yeah, I'm really ready. Bitch, I'm ready, Freddy. I pull up with my guys like Ed and Nettie. I say, shoot cups, I guess it's an alphabetti. But I need a therapist with half a buckle, let the rep. Been a mess, face trying to fuck me right. Catch me at a time when my confidence right. That only comes when I'm drunk. I like that one song you lucky that I'm both tonight. Running my fate, I don't try to track steady. If I let it go, they gon' wreak havoc. Boy, you fucking with a scum. You got that brain damage. They gon' leave you with a wound that you unable to bandage. Conscience put me right, but my brain made me an addict. Counting money I spend on liquor, I buy a paddock. If it's not in the bank, then I keep it in the attic. I don't know his bitch, but he on messy, my fanatic. He was not the one, I'm not the one. Damn, I'm pretty close, but we just playing on thriller. I've been plenty times where it turned into a sailor. I'm not trying to be cold, I'm just scared I'm a failure. I'm just on this bait on my head and on vibe. Think about the moments where I know I should've died. Shoot, even when I'm down, I'm so grateful I'm alive. If you touch it down, turn around, I'm in my mind for the night.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised. Play with some of my brothers, you get laid out, yeah. Play with some of my brothers, you get laid out, yeah. Play with some of my brothers, you get laid out, yeah. You play with some of my brothers, you get laid out, yeah. Bitch, I heard you got a problem my way. Got your address, I'ma be the boy. Try to cross a whole nother fucking story. I'm playing with you, motherfucker. Bang, punching out brains. Promise all the rain, better clean out. And again, if it's a problem with a check, I'ma go and get your whole shit cleaned out. Yeah. Play with some of my brothers, you get laid out, yeah. Play with some of my brothers, you get laid out, yeah. Play with some of my brothers, you get laid out, yeah. You play with some of my brothers, you get laid out, yeah. Made it through the worst shit, now I'm here so fucked up, more cops. And you can never get it fucked up, I ain't never doing shit for the next man. Whoa, I'm out of back, bitch. I ain't gon' front, I want cash, bitch. Whoa, I ain't gon' drag shit, but I ain't a friend of no actress.
Hello, everyone, as we start the stream up. What is this? We're about to start up a game. We're about to be playing From the Depths. It's like you ever heard of Space Engineers? It's kind of like that, but it's more like naval combat. So I'm just letting everything get warmed up right now, everything get started. And then Rail Jr., welcome in. Hello, how you doing? Demon Dragoning. It's a fire name. Hello everyone, welcome in. Let me do some adjustments on the vertical view. It looks like the game's a little cropped, so hold on for just a moment. Let's see, I'll go ahead and swap everybody over. And then let's go ahead and tone the music down. And bam, it's gone, just like that. Yes or no, yes or no? Okay. What am I yes or knowing? Alright, so let's see. Let's get the game, like, better. Let's make the game look better. Hold on, I'm working. Hold on. Well, there we go. There's that. And then we will just yes or no? No. Alright, let's see. Can we tell? I said no. Rail Jr. I said no. No sub? Oh well. Oh, well, you win and you lose. That's what you get for gambling. Oh, well. All right, hold on, fellas. I'm having a little bit of struggle here. Hold on. I know that you guys on like the vertical view are not seeing the game. Can you hear it though? Just making sure that you can hear it at least. I subbed. I thank you. I appreciate you. Let me relaunch the game. Maybe that'll work. I know the game popped up for a second, but I need to adjust it. It wasn't the correct size. So hold on. Please hold. Please hold. Hell yeah! We fuck with the audio on that one. Oh, okay. I understand why it's not coming up now. Hold on. Hold on again. Hold on again. Fuck. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. I see why you're not able to see the game. I see why like you only see part of it now. Okay. Hold up. It's going to go away one more time. Man, fuck me. All right, hold on. Goodness. Let's go back. Add in game cap. There we go. And let's put it down here. Goodness. 5 million, right? 500 bajillion years later. Goodness gracious. Okay. Does the game show up now? Ah, yeah, sort of. I'm going to have to adjust it. Let's see what we can do. All right, so let's throw that about there, and then let's make it about yay big, and then let's make it about yay big. Oh, good deal. All right, we'll do it like that. And then let's see, can I like throw a filter on it or something to kind of crush it in? Let's see, not for real. Oh, here we go. Aspect ratio. Goodness gracious. Let's do like a 4:3. Something like that. You can see it a little bit better, but it's still not great. Oh man. You know what? You guys on vertical platform are just gonna have to deal with seeing mostly the center of the screen. If you want to see it full screen, then go over to the channel and you can actually see it like in full screen. But I know that some people prefer to just kind of watch it on a vertical cam, so we're not going to worry about it. If you want to see it widescreen, go to the channel and you can click on the other stream called like Learning from the Depths or something. Click on that, and that way you can see wide view. Other than that, you're going to be if you're on a vertical screen, you're going to be dealing with motherfucking what are the words? What are the words I'm trying to say? Goodness. Cropped view. There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let's get rid of this piece of shit. It's awful. Destroy all vehicles. Good deal. All right, fellas. So I want to build something. Full screen won't work. Full screen won't work. Is full screen down? Oh, I only forget to set his testing fortress as default designer again. I don't know how. I'm only one here. Rel, I think you're the only one in shorts. At least it looks like it says you're the only one in shorts. If you go to my channel, there should be 2 live streams. One should have like an actual thumbnail, and the other one might just say like it just might have Chrome Oni as like a title banner or something. And the title for it will say John Yapper. Click on the other live stream. There should be another one that has like a fucking like an actual thumbnail, right? All right, so I want. Oh, there we go. I want I want a heli, right? But when I was thinking about building a heli, I was thinking I want it to be like a ring shape, and then within the ring I want it to have what's the word? Within the ring I want it to have the heli blade, right? So I don't want it to sit up on top of it. I want it to sit inside of it. And ideally, right? Ideally, Let's see, let's get out of here a little ways. Let's see, we're gonna have to like do a 3-meter beam. That works. And then we'll do a 4-meter, and then another 3-meter. Something like that. And then I want to do a 4-meter, and then another 3-meter. Like that. Yeah, something like that. And what I want is I want the heli blade to be in the middle, like in here. What's this game? This game is From the Depths. So it's a building game. Hold on. Let's see. I'll spawn in. So it's like a building combat game. I'll just hopefully that stays. Let's see. Let's go to something that we built last time. We built the Vanguard last stream. That's what we built last time. It's pretty cool. And we built it to hopefully fight. I think we told it to fight the... I don't think it was... I think it was a Steel Strider medium ship? Iron Maiden? I think that's what that was. There we go. So we built this to hopefully fight and destroy this. So that's the goal. That's the goal, is to hopefully have that kill this. So that's the goal. I think we were successful in it when we built it last time. I think this ended up doing just fine. I think the hover ended up what's the word? Correctly correctly killing this. Like it didn't struggle too much with it. You can see there's like some destruction going on. It's already stripping the top of that turret down. Like, you know, it's doing pretty good. Let's see, what is it? Oh no, not that. Oh no. Wrong button, fellas. Go touch grass? I don't know how. I don't know how. I think it's been years since I've even seen grass. Goodness gracious. Grass is a rare thing. Okay, yeah, so it's already eaten this thing alive. Yeah, so it's done pretty good. But what I think I want to do now is instead of building a hover, like this thing, instead of building something like this, I think I want something that is more helicopter shaped. Something that's a little bit more... I don't know what the word for it would be. I don't know, just a little bit sleeker. This looks a little chunky, looks a little fat. Anyway, so I want to build something a little sleeker. Something a little less brick shaped. Rel? Alright, see you, man. Yeah, so let's destroy all vehicles. There we go. Let's see, where is... There it is. Let's see what we got going on. You can open your vehicle list, either save or load vehicle. You can see a light bulb next to the name on the right. Click that and it will become your default designer spawn. Oh, okay. Load. Let's see. Spider, light bulb. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's sick. Okay. So if I was to main menu and then say designer mode. Oh, good deal. Good deal. Okay. Cool. So we'll just leave that there. That looks spider. All right, yeah, so I want to build a I want something like a helicopter. Something crazy. Let's see. So we lost our little T section that we made. I think since it's a helicopter and I want it to have... I think I want it to have two pretty high fire rate, just like little annoyance guns on it, basically. I don't want it to be anything super... what's the word? I don't want it to be anything that's super expensive. I want it to be something that is pretty cheap. Pretty cheap to like spawn in. Maybe spawn in like 3 or 4 of them at a time. And just let them kind of plink away at an enemy. So, I mean, metal and Metal and light alloy don't weigh about the same. They cost the same. So I think what we might do instead is, Rain, what is the possibility of making a heli out of metal? Right? Yeah, I mean, they cost the same, so... Yeah, I think something like this should be fine enough. Maybe that might be a big enough foot for it. A big enough plan. I once made a heli out of heavy armor. Okay, so it looks like it is entirely possible. Sounds good to me. There we go, something like that. Let's go ahead and hit backspace so that we can... There we go, something like that. Yeah, and then we'll kind of smooth that out. I think this might end up making... This might end up being too small. Yeah, this might end up being too small. Alright, so let's get a... Okay, so the idea for it, right? Alright, let's see what you're saying. Alloy would allow you to not need a lot of engine power to make it fly. And that's kind of honestly the idea, is I want it to be something... Oni, I want a heli, also Oni. Instruction unclear, made a UFO instead. Pretty much. I originally wanted... I want to have like a center blade, right? And I want it to be kind of almost like a pea. Not pea. You ever played Risk of Rain? I want it to look like a seed, right? I want it to look like a raindrop. I got the idea in my head, right? I can see it. I know that you can't, but I can. I can see it. There we go, something like this. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's about the shape that I want. And then I might even want something like that. To then kind of blend all the way from back here. Yeah, something like that. I think that's the general shape that I want. I just got to make that work. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, something like this. This is the idea. I know that I ended up making a circle in the center just to delete it. But I wanted... Yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want. Okay. So let's get a beam to run the center of this, which is where we're going to put the blades. I actually think I want the blades attaching from the... Actually, how do blades work in this game? Hub. Okay, that's fine. So I want the blades attaching from the top, and I want it to blow downwards, kind of like a little hover or something. I don't want the blades to pull up on it. I want it to... I'm trying to think about how, like, visually I want it to look. And I want the blades attaching... I want the blades to be most visible from the top. So I want the supports underneath it. Goodness gracious. Let's play a game called Try to Explain Yourself. And there's no right answer. There's also no wrong answer. There we go, something like that. Actually, I don't need this front support. I do want the rear support though. Okay, and then what we'll do is air propeller hub. Now, can I stack these? Sorta. Is this allowed? We're gonna hope that it is. Yeah, as soon as I did... Yeah, it's gotta be allowed. Okay. So now let's do... propeller blade that provides thrust on the swept area. Okay. So now if I did, instead of doing propeller blades, if I instead did like custom wings, so that way they could work as like a helicopter would have blades that can move. Or do I still need to make like have a small thruster here and there to have it tilt? Can I have a single blade or a twin blade system control the helicopter? Is that a possibility? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna do 4s. Yeah, something like that. Yes, you can. Okay. That blade is not big enough. All right, understood. That is, though. That is... All right, is that... Okay, everything except this one. Okay, okay. There we go. Ta-da! Clearance below 90%. So... does getting rid of that change it? No, still 78. The fuck? I'm assuming that it's because I have two blades on top of each other. So they have a... Yeah, overlap clearance loss, 21%. Okay, I understand. You can do some sort of VTOL too. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab the blocks and metal, and we'll just beam this out. There we go. So now what's clearance? 78 and 81? Or no, 70 and 73. I think that's about good enough, fellas. I don't know if I can do much better than that. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna do it like that. Want a nice big central blade. I like this. All right, let's grab 2-meter slope. Something like that. Does that change? No, we're good. And then we'll do that as well. Oh, do that as well. There we go. And then we'll just grab a, yeah, 3 meter. All right. Looks like a drone. Yeah, I kind of want it to look like a drone. So like, I kind of want it to fit in with the whole like faction theme that we have going of like an AI controlled vehicles. Like there's no need for an interior space. There's no need for, you know, area inside of it. I want it to feel like a drone. I want it to feel like it's AI controlled. So let's grab... Is there a way to just always have this glowing? I guess not. Something like that, and then, let's see, it's a... Oh, excuse me. Then we're going to do a 2. Yeah, there we go. That's the shape I'm looking for. There we go. Okay, now just to mirror that on the other side. No big issue. So it's 2, then 2. Okay, so it's just 2s all the way around. And then over here, we'll do the same thing. Oh, I fucked up. I did something wrong. Where did I go wrong? Or is it 3 singles over here? 1, 2, no? All right, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Oh, did I not bring... No? Fellas, how did I fuck up? Rail Jr., welcome back. How did I math it? Oh, I see. I see. A fella can't count. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm seeing. Is that I can't count for shit. Is this on PS5? I don't know. That'd be a question for Rain or Razors. Bro is John from the depths. He knows the answer. All right, so something like this. And then we'll just throw in a single block. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now we have a nice interior. And I don't know quite what I want to put here. I mean, there's an empty space all the way around. I'm sure I could put something there, like on each corner. Maybe I can put a... You indeed don't seem to be able to count. I can't count. No, for real. Let's see. I think I'm probably going to put a thruster in each of these corners just to kind of help, stabilize, I think. So we will just do a, let's do a regular jet engine. Yeah, I think we'll do a regular. Yeah, because I'm going to get rid of these blocks and change them out to something a little smoother looking. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of these and make them a little smoother. Metal. This. We're gonna need a 2 block. Okay. Yeah, something like that, I think, is what'll end up happening. Okay, not bad, not bad. Do something like that. We'll go over here and do the same thing. Something like that. Yeah, look at that. Nice and rounded. I like the way it looks. I like the way it looks. Deco? Yeah, I could do deco. This will probably be one of those things where I end up having to do deco. Alright, so now I need to bring it up one more layer. So let's do, I guess let's just do another regular slope like this, or should we start tapering it? Should we start tapering it back? I think we'll do a regular slope to try and get us some height, so that way I don't have to worry about running out of height issues. Last thing I want to do is have to worry about stuffing something where it, you know, where like I just wish I had like an extra block. Something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll grab the triangle. Yeah, and see, that'll kind of blend this curve. So we're going to go from here to turn it to be like this shape, but longer. Probably go with a 4 meter. Yeah, something like that. That should work out good. You can deco a jet engine connector mesh at the center and make it bigger around the prop blade. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, we'll probably end up doing that. I need to I'm probably going to deco those blades because they look atrocious. I think I want like square black blades. I want them to look like fucking breaker swords. You know, I want them to be like really unrealistic blades, but I want them to look a certain way. Yeah, so something like that is going to be the look for the rear end. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So let's go ahead and do that. Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay. Actually, I should probably do that once I get up high enough. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, actually. That's okay. That's okay. We like that. That's good. Steam turbines also look good for blades? Okay, I'll look into that. I think I like that. You think they should make it one thing taller? I want it to be really sleek looking. I want it to be really, really sleek looking. So I think we'll run it this way. This is definitely one of those builds where I focus too much on the fashion of it, and I get fucked when I actually enter it into combat because it sucks ass. I'm definitely getting the vibe that that's what this is going to be, because I haven't even thought about a gun for this thing. It's probably going to be missiles. I'll probably just stuff some medium missiles on it. What are we currently costing? 4,000? Not bad. Not bad. And then we'll do something like that. There we go. Actually, I'm going to move the blade, or not the blade, I'm going to move the thruster to be here instead. Aha, aha, you see what a man's doing now. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Aha, aha. Ta-da. Yeah, so something like that. That's what we're going to do instead. I like the way that looks. And then we'll do another flush. And then we'll do another block. Yes, I like the way that looks. Nice and open. Nice and open. Yeah, I'm okay with this. All right, let's finish out the front end of this thing. I do kind of like the idea that we had going on with the design of the last ship. I really liked like the double stack look that we had. I know it made it kind of like a brick, right? But it looked like two ships were kind of just welded together at the center. Lucas, what's up, man? How you doing? We're building a new something. So I'm thinking up here in the front is going to be most of the probably what we're going to do is stuff the AI in here. Hold up. Pretty all right and confused? I mean, if you need to talk to somebody about it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do heavy armor. Something like that. And then there we go, something like that. Oh, oh shit! I'm doing this out of heavy and not. I need to do it out of rubber. Hold up. Hold up. Not thinking. Hold up. Hold up. I think I want the face of this thing to kind of droop. You can stuff two guns at the front there. That's what I'm thinking. I think I want this to be a forward facing. I don't think I have enough room to like really stuff a turret in this. I don't think it's going to end up being thick enough for a turret. I think this is going to be my first forward facing design. Or are you saying you think I should stuff a turret in here? First year bomb got 4 of the same pizza. Sounds like a W. Sounds like an easy W. Fixed gun is fine. I think that's what I want. I think I want it like out here. You know what I mean? Like I think I want them over here shooting forward. Kind of wide. I know. Kind of a big spread between the two cannons. But I think that's what I want to do. I also think I want it to be kind of heavy in the front, I think. And then really thin in the middle, like it is. And then I want it to kind of even out again in the rear. This girl won't stop talking to me even though I'm responding dry, and she's telling me how she's on her way to her boyfriend's house and she's spending the time to talk to me while she's on 4% phone battery. Just tell her that that's wrong. Tell her she needs to lock in. That's wrong. Let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works. There we go. And then come down here. Something like that. And then I'll wait to block it in on the top. Let's see, let's go ahead and grab 3s. Let's see, all right. So now what we're going to do is turn off mirror mode. Because I don't have a whole lot of space in there for everything that I want. Mainframe. And then we'll do a transmitter. Transmitter will stick out the top like that. We'll go ahead and throw in a connector. The AI card slot is going to go there. We're going to put in a aim point acquisition and a target priority. Good deal. How was my day? My day was pretty good. My day was pretty good. I did got some work done. Feel pretty good about it. Let's see, and then we'll do a one here and one there. General processing. To something like that work. Is this the most efficient layout that we could do? I think so. I think that's about as efficient as it could be. I guess technically we could get away with this. There we go, that's one extra. I think that's about as efficient as it could be. Yeah, I think so. So it only gives me 6 processing power. Definitely not. You think I expand this and go up on processing power? I was thinking it's going to be forward facing, so I'm only going to need like one camera tracker and a laser rangefinder and maybe a snooper. How much does all that add up to? Laser range is... Am I blind? Where's the cost? Requires 1 unit of general processing. Okay, so I'm going to have one tracker. That's 1. And then requires 0.1 units of general processing power. So I'm going to throw like 2 of these things on here. So that's basically 2 because it counts in whole integers. And then we're going to throw on a camera 360, and that's 3. So that's 5. I've got 1 extra. Could do a radar gimbal tracker. How much does the snooper cost? 3? Fuck no, we don't need that. We do this. So we'll have camera gimbal tracker, radar gimbal tracker, 2 rangefinders, and a camera 360. That should be enough detection to have us going. So let's go ahead and throw in some beams. Ta-da! All right. Then let's cap it off with some heavy. Easy peasy. I saw you posted something like writing all these damn emails a while ago, but I was at work. What were those emails for? More music to stream? Yeah, pretty much. I was just doing some work emails, and I thought it'd be fun to stream while I work. Help keep me not really focused, but not really motivated. Let's see, for 6 GPP, you can have 1 360 or a snooper, 5 laser rangefinders, and 1 radar tracker, and 1 camera tracker. You don't think I should do a radar tracker instead of... Okay, you got it on there. 1 camera tracker, 1 radar tracker, 1 360, and then some laser rangefinders. Yeah, I think that sounds like enough detection for what this craft is going to be. I think that sounds like enough detection. I think that sounds like plenty. Can I get rid of this? I can. Good deal. I can. Good deal. Oh, I can. Good deal. Okay. So yeah, here's the thing, right? We want... Do we want AP? Or do I do missiles? I'll let everybody vote. Do we want guns or missiles? We want guns or missiles on something like this. I think I've got a lot of room to stuff a lot of gun parts to make guns really powerful. Guns? We like guns. We do. Guns and missiles? Oh, this guy's cooking. Holy shit, this guy's cooking. He's using his noggin. Okay. All right. I like the idea of guns and missiles. That's a good idea. I think I want the firing piece about here. No particular reason, just deciding to put it there. All right, and then we'll go ahead and do a mantlet. So what is the difference between this and the one by one? 10 and 30, 40 and 60. Ah, okay. So just a lot more angle, basically. It's going to be forward facing, so we'll do this. That should be fine enough. Laser rangefinder is 0.1, radar IR tracker is 0.5. 5 laser rangefinder plus 1 radar or IR tracker is 1 total. 360 and snooper both cost 3, so that's 4. So you'll have to put 2 more with whatever else. Yeah, I think I'll do a camera tracker as well. I'll do a radar and camera tracker. So that way radar should have me through the smoke, and then the camera is just going to be better than radar. Radar is going to be like your general guidance. I think that should have me. That should have me. All right, so now let's go for... Let's see, what are we thinking? I'm thinking since this thing is going to be facing the enemy, and it's going to have a pretty small hitbox whenever it's facing the enemy, I'm thinking we go ahead and give it some firepower. I'm thinking like a hefty, like it can fire slow, right? It can fire slow. I'm thinking like a hefty 4-meter shell. Like a 4-meter armor-piercing explosive shell. Is that doable? Do we like that? Is that a good idea? I think I like that. I think I like the idea of that. Or alternative, belt fed, and we let it do Sabo. Because, you know, I fuck with Sabo. Sabo is like my shit. It is. I fuck with Sabo. Where are we going? 1-meter Sabo shells or 4-meter armor pierce and like explosive shells? Or frag. Fuck, I could do frag shells. 4-meter chem or 1-meter Sabo. That's the better way to put it. We've already gone down the gun route. Same thing. Which way are we going from there? 4-meter chem, 1-meter Sabo. Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Just start like... I mean, because it's still going to have missiles, right? We're still going to run missiles. So even if we don't do a high explosive chem shell for the 4-meter, we can make up with missiles. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why nobody was responding, but it's because the stream is like kicking the fucking bucket right now. Damn, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Damn, okay. I didn't realize that stream was absolutely shitting the bed. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I think we'll do a 4 meter. Really pack a punch. It's gonna fire slow, but I'm okay with that. Do I need a clip for an autoloader? Like if I just do a slew of these, right? Like that. Can this function? Or do they need clips? Because I mean, I guess the other option is that I could technically, you don't need clip? Okay, cool. I was going to say, because the other option is that I could technically throw all the autoloaders back here in the tail. So that way they're really far away from everything. So that way they don't explode. But I mean, at the same time, there's so many failure points on this craft already. If the propeller goes out, then it's gone, right? We've got the AI. It'll be more material efficient. Okay, cool. We've got the AI up front for a front facing vessel. So like it's already asking to get its head blown off. You know, I don't think it could be any worse. I don't think it could be any worse than what we've got going on right now. I think we run it though. I'll be real. I think we run it. Let's gonna go get lunch. All right. I'll see you. Go get some good lunch, man. Zero, I appreciate you being here, man. See ya. Something like that. And then we'll do gauge increaser, I guess. Oh, is this gonna work? No, because they've got to be rotated and like adjusted and stuff. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a connector. Hell, I could put more. I could put a 5-way cooler. Oh, I didn't think I can use coolers. I don't have to use the connectors because I'm not doing rail anymore. Does this work? Yes. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and run a splitter like this. And then we'll go ahead and do a gauge increaser. All right, let's go ahead and design the shell that we want. We want a like a 9-part shell. Hesh. I think we want hesh. Yeah, we want hesh head. And then HE body. Correct. Wait, do these scale with HE or do they scale with frag? I guess they scale with HE. Yes, okay. All right, all right, all right. And then we're thinking we're going to do because we've got a 4-meter clip length. Oh yeah, we could go up to some crazy high numbers. We'll do a 440. Shit, that's not crazy. That's not bad. That's not bad. 1,000 meters a second, that ain't bad. That's my standard. That's what I like to do. Don't use Hesh. Why not? It does 61,000 damage. Look at the number. The number go up. Number big. Number big. Big number. Big number. Big number. Because, I mean, the other options we got are like, I guess I could use an HE head. Eat. EMP. Just go crazy with it. Just do like a big ass EMP gun. Just basic armor pierce. Let's see. High explosive anti-tank. What does HESH stand for? Squash head? Alright, so we did anti-tank, right? And then I guess it'd still just be HE. Yeah, the penetration metric stays down pretty low. Hesh and heat is only good against heavy armored small target. They got gimped very hard against large. Okay, okay. Fine, fine. The hollow point head converts kinetic to impact. Impact damage ignores armor stacking and is not reduced by angled armor. If the block hit by it is destroyed, the remaining damage is passed on to neighboring blocks. Yo? Is that the move? Oh. Is that the move? Directly proportional to shell speed. Expected thump damage times armor pierce. Do we run hollow points? Honestly, is it getting to a point where I just run a really basic armor pierce head and just call it there? Because, like, that's a big number. That's a real big number. Armor pierce head. Secondary charge. Alright, so what we got going on now? Now we've got... secondary heat frag count, it's only 14. And then it's 1575 divided by 4. Or is it 1575 per 4 armor pierce? So, like, multiplying. This looks like a pretty solid shell as well. This looks like a pretty solid shell as well. The explosive damage is really low, though. So adding another one does not really affect it a whole lot. Actually, it affects it 0. It doesn't affect it at all. Okay. Well, I like the idea of this head. I really like it. Still keeps a crazy high kinetic amount, 224,000. AP heat has an advantage that it will also strip away armor. Okay, yeah, because I guess it pierces and then does its heat damage. Yeah, I think we run this. I like this. So barrel length for full propellant burn looks like 9 meters to me. Looks like 9 meters to me. So it's a 440 mil. Oh, shit. There we go. So 440. Desired shell gauge, 440. Force desired shell gauge. Prefer low, honestly. Let's see. We need more. Oh shit, I need 7 gauge increasers. I can do it. Don't even worry about it. I can do it. Let's see. Give me a 5-way cooler. And then I'll do a gauge increaser. And then I'll do a gauge increaser. Oh, connection point. Ta-da! Redundancy, baby. We fucking love redundancy. Oh wait, it only says 3 out of 7. Why? Okay. No redundancy. We don't like redundancy. Rah! Okay, it's only 5 out of 7. We can throw an extra gauge increaser here. Good deal. And then what we'll do is throw in a block of rubber. Actually, didn't you tell me about something cool I could use? Tell me about something cool. It might have been in never mind, it was something else. It was something else. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab some rubber to insulate. Actually, do I need the wireless controller since it's attached to the same, it's all the same grid, it's not on a subgrid? Like, can I just place this like way back here? Does that work? No weapon controlled. Okay. Okay, so this still needs to be pretty close to the firing piece, I guess. Like here? No weapon controlled. Why not? Why not? No shot, it's got to be like here. Ah, see that works now. Can it really not be any further though? Local weapon controller, connect to weapon in a plus pattern. Okay, so it has to be like basically on the firing piece is what you're saying. Gotcha. I ain't complaining, just wondering. All right, we need a 9-meter barrel. Advanced cannon, barrels, barrel, 4, 8, 9 plus bore evac. Shit, you want to talk about some... What's the stats on this bad boy? No shell loaded? Oh, because I probably need resources, huh? We'll do an ammo box. What's the ammo usage? Oh, it doesn't tell us. Okay. All right, then we'll also throw in material storage. Let's see. F5. There we go. Okay. So now what's the expected we got going on? We got enough. We got plenty. At least for now. So what's the rate of fire on this thing? 5.7 round. So, okay. What's the limit here? Cooling. The limit is cooling. Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed it? Do you think I go down instead to like a smaller shell and then go twin barrel for better cooling? Now I just add more cooling? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Advanced cannon. 5 gauge. 5-way, sorry. All right, so now cooling limit is still the issue. We'll do some more. All right. Looks like we've got cooling limit to, let's see, 8.8. Should I add another row of autoloaders? Or would clips help in this scenario? Would clips be a better addition? Let's see. If I added a clip here instead, and then put on some more feeders. Does that raise our RPM at all? Yeah, 13.2. Okay, we can handle that. We can handle that. I just need to add a little bit more cooling. The clips does mean that it would just catastrophically fail, though. Like, it would just explode. Do the loaders also explode? Oh, and that gives me the same output as well, so I don't even need clips. So is the difference just because they're cheaper? Is that it? They're just cheaper? Go ahead and throw some more cooling on it, I guess. Let's see. 5-way cooler. There we go, 13.2 RPM. That's good enough. You know, 13 rounds a minute. It's going to fire real slow, but it's going to be real funny when it does. Blocks, heavy armor. We're going to do alternating slopes, I think. Actually, these should be upside down. These should be this direction. These should be something like that instead. And then in between them, what I want is ERA. Oh, actually, wait. So when this explodes, it says explodes, right? Explosive reactive armor. Does that mean that when this explodes, does it deal damage to me? Is this like an exterior kind of thing? I was thinking what I'd want to do is like alternate it like this. So that way shells would have to really chip at it, but if it explodes, I don't want it to deal that damage to me. The loader can also explode, but it's more like the shell explode. Loader has only one shell, so it explodes less. Clip store a lot of shells, so it explodes nicely. Ah, okay. I gotcha. Let's see. I guess we'll just put this on the face of it. We won't worry about it. I'll try and figure that out later. Alright, let's do another set of slopes then. Now, ERA kind of triggered the projectile's explosion, but the explosion will be weaker than if the shell exploded by itself. Okay. I just don't want it to, like, cook my gun. But I guess, you know, if something's going to hit up here by the gun that's explosive already, it's probably... already too late. There we go. That's what I'm thinking. Something like that. And then I'll do a second layer of it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. At least near the gun. The rest of it I'll just do heavy armor. Just because it's easier. Let's see, we'll do a 2-meter slope. Actually, what I want is like a plate right here. I guess we'll do these slopes. Yeah, something like this. Okay, and then we'll do one final layer. Something like that. And then the rest of it can just be metal. Let's see. I do want... Oh, now see, isn't the barrel going to be limited now? Should I make the barrel longer? I guess I could also just move the firing piece forward. That wouldn't be a crazy big issue. Yeah, I might just move the firing piece forward. I wanted it to be protected, but I think I made it a little too protected. Let's see, let's put it like there, maybe. .440. Prefer low. Force desired gauge. That work? We're gonna go over here and do it to this one as well. APS. 440. Force desired gauge. Prefer low. Alright, and then it's got to be controlled by an AI. Got it. Do rubber. There we go. There we go. All right, okay, let me check. Fact, AI usually select aim point at the center of the craft, so the guns put at the side like that doesn't get shot at a lot, at least not as the AI's target. Also, you can have very long barrel, it helps with accuracy anyway. Okay, cool. Well, I still need to do like a 9-meter barrel past here, so that works out good. Let's go ahead and do a advanced cannon barrel 4-meter. We'll do fuck it, we'll do a 12-meter barrel with evacuator. It'll have some long ass sticks sticking out of it. It actually didn't make it any really all that much more accurate. Current barrel length is 4, 8, 10, and those. Yeah, it made it a 1/100th of a degree. I forgot mantlet. Ah, true. True. Oh. There we go. Okay. My fault, fella. My fault. Actually, do you think it's worth me doing the elevation mantlet? Since this thing is going to turn, I think it might be worth doing the elevation mantlet instead. I guess it's going to be facing the enemy, so it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, then we'll do 4, 8, 10. Yeah, it's good enough. Good enough. 13.2 RPM with such a massive shell. It should cook it. Should cook any enemy. It's only 33,000 right now. I still need to add a armor to it. This might end up being like a 50,000 build. Maybe. Depends. Depends. Don't trust elevation mantlet for fixed turret. Gotcha. In Omni mantlet we trust. And then I need some recoil absorbers. I honestly might just put them on the sides way back here. Something like that. That have me? That has me. Good deal. I think that's it, fellas. I think that's going to be the cannon. At least the main cannon for this thing. You know, we're still going to have some missiles on there to kind of help its constant output. But I think for now, that's its main. All right, so let's get a face on this thing. I think what I want is something about here. Something like that. Something like that. And then from here on out, I'm okay with it being just metal to save cost. Because I didn't really want this thing to be something super expensive. I wanted it to be... Honestly, I think I ended up wanting it to be cheaper than this. That's kind of why I went down the... Also gonna go get lunch. Catch up with you later. Rain, I'll see you, man. Go enjoy your lunch. I kind of wanted this to be something that was a little more cheaper to use, I guess. I don't think it's going to end up being that. I think I put too big of a gun on there. Which, I mean, is okay. You know, I can end up scaling it back as I need. Let's see, I also think I want, like, right here to be like a tube. Something like that. Hold up, fellas. Sorry about that. Alright, we're back, though. Good deal. Let's see what we got going on. So, I want to make this more like a... Kind of like a little droopy face, almost. I think what I'm going to do is do some 3 meters from here and then kind of roll it back. And then I want the bottom of it to kind of come down a little lower. Something like that. I don't want it to be very... I want it to be more rounded than that, though. Let's see. Maybe I need to make this out of the blocks that I want it to be finished with. Yeah, something like that's what I really want. So then this is just going to have to get adjusted. Let's say transition. They get a 3 to 2 slope. Sorta. Let's see, how does that work? And that's the incorrect way. I need a... Two to 3. Yeah, something like that, but I need it to slope more. I guess really what I'm looking for is just a... let's see. But in the opposite direction. So then maybe I'm looking for a... It's like a... Oh, shit. I don't really know what I want. I guess it's not this. I guess it's something like that, really. I mean, I don't really know what kind of shape I need here. This might be an issue for deco. This might be a deco issue, which means when in doubt, we'll deco it out. You know what I'm saying? You knew it was coming. You knew I was going to say it. Oh. We're going to do the same thing on the bottom because I'll just deco it. And then what we'll end up doing is just running... Actually, just 3 meter slopes from here, and we'll do it down here instead. Something like that. Yes. Yeah, something like that. That works a lot better. We'll go ahead and grab the slope invert. Yeah, something like that. And then we will (2 meter) slope it. It's mostly for the look, right? It's mostly for just the look of it. I don't actually care how well that does. Let's see, and then I need the line to be a bit lower. Something like that, and then we'll do a 3-meter triangle back. Right. Yeah, we'll do something like that. That works. All right, so I need a transition. I need a 1 to 3. No, I need a like a 3 to 1. But I need it to fuck. Something like this? Yes, that's what I needed. Goodness gracious, this game's got the angles. Yeah, something like that. That works out good. Alright, and then we need to protect the gun. We're gonna continue to protect the gun with some really basic, just side armor. Just super basic, super simple. I don't plan on it taking a whole lot of side impact. I guess in the event that it does, it's kind of out of luck. How much does this thing cost? Ooh, it's already at 40. Dear Lord. Yeah, we might have to scale this back. Might have to scale it back, fellas. Goodness gracious. Okay. And then we'll do a corner. That kind of defeats the whole vibe I wanted. Honestly, maybe we just leave it flat. Maybe we just leave it like a flat, blunt front. Maybe. We'll see how it handles. We'll see how it handles and we'll go from there. Alright, so something like this. And then what we'll do is get a slope. Something like that. Cool, that'll just be the edge. And then from here, we can just taper the top. Yeah. Yeah. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Because then what we'll do is come down as well. One thing thinner than it, or thicker. Oh, too far. Throw a 3-meter beam in the middle. Good deal. And then this gives us space for our forward propulsion. Good deal. And then we'll let this, again, just kind of flare. Just so that way we have some extra look to it. Even if it doesn't actually do anything, it'll give some visual interest. And that's important. There we go. Cool. Just gives us a little bit of visual depth to it. Especially since the top of this thing is about to start rolling over. Yeah, something like this. Yes, 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 yes. We will take this. Give it the same slope that it's going around up here. Something like that. No, it's going to be a single. Yeah. Yeah, good deal. Look at that. All of it lines up perfectly. And then this can just get the 4-meter beam. No issue. Good deal. Cool. And so we'll just copy that top and bottom. And that'll be where we put in our primary forward thrust. Since I know that I said I wanted to be a helicopter kind of a thing, but really all I want is those blades to be the primary up thrust. Ooh, gonna be super heavy up front. We might end up throwing something back here in the back. Maybe a turret. Or not a turret, but like maybe 2 small guns. Because it already cost 40k. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Let's do a 1 to 2. Here. Okay, actually, metal transition. I'm gonna do a 1 to 2 slope. What is the actual slope that I need here? I need a Oh, I just need this. I guess I can put it here. That's not the worst thing in the world. We'll go ahead and throw down a 4 meter and then another 4. Something like that. Might end up having to do like a staggered look here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Because I don't have a block long enough for it. Yeah, something like that. I think that's what I'm gonna end up having to do. Oh, almost had it. There we go. There we go. And then we'll put a little cap on top. Good deal. We'll grab a 3 meter. Oh, good deal. I'm liking the way it's looking. Yeah, I like that. Kind of fits with the whole theme we got going. Yeah. Kind of an offset circle because it ends up going back some. But I think it's okay. It's kind of got like a weird little shape to it. Okay, I think it works. I think it works. We need more weapon material. Let's see. So we'll do ammo, or sorry, resources, ammo box. Does that have us covered? Almost. Does that have us covered? It does. Blocks, heavy armor. Hopefully this will help kind of contain some explosiveness. Okay, that works. That works. Yeah, it's a weird looking front end. I kind of like it though. I kind of like it. Where's center of mass? Still not quite far enough back. Hopefully we can fix that. Look like it's a bit top heavy. Well, I haven't finished the bottom yet. I haven't finished the bottom. There we go. Front heavy? Yes, it is front heavy as of now. I need to finish the rear. There's gonna be some. I think I'm probably gonna do like some really small custom jets right here. Even if they've got to be like small custom jets. Hold up, let me see. These are 3x1s, correct? Yes, 3 blocks. So maybe instead of that, maybe I just run some jets, like just regular jets. I don't know. I could run custom. See, I could do custom, have them moved in just a little bit. It wouldn't exactly work because it comes out to a 2-point. I think I can make it work though. I think I can make it work. I'm also thought about, you know, I could just put missiles that launch out of this thing, out of the rear. $43,000. It's definitely going to be something for sure. Let's see. Man, I don't have any surge protectors or munitions defense. Fuck. I didn't think about any of that when I was building it. Damn. How do you suggest that I move it? Should I just like subgrid or not subgrid, but like what's it called? What do they call it in here? Prefab? Prefab the rear and just move it back some? I'm thinking honestly what I might do is slim or like not slim, but make the guns smaller in the front. Make the guns smaller, cheaper. Since they are kind of just prefab the rear and move it back. Okay. Let's see. How do I do this? I need to Control P. We'll just say 30 so that way I know that I have it. We'll just say 15 so I know that I have it. Alright, so capture prefab. If I say I want it here, oh, nope. I guess I'll just save it as, wait, save it as tail 1. How do I place this? Oh, there we go. I don't guess I needed to save it then, huh? Okay. So let's... Oh, you know, I could expand it as well. And that would give me the room to put a CJ. Ah, I got it. I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna place it there. And then also place it there. Boom, that gives me a center point. Hold up, gotta do some clearing. There we go. Look at that. Now I got like a center point. It's in there somewhere. Trust. And then we'll do a beam slope from here. Yeah. Looky there. Look at me go, figuring it out. I'm John Figurer. There we go. Move center of mass back a little bit. It's not quite where it needs to be, but once I put some stuff back there, it'll be fine. Chrome, have you ever been to a fossil show? I have not. That sounds interesting, though. I have not ever been to a fossil show. Oh. Oh. Let's see. There we go. Something like that. Let's say they're super cool. I think you should check them out. I'm taking my mom to see one soon. Okay. Yeah. You're in the Discord, right? Send some pictures whenever you get them. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so we got it pretty well moved back. This thing is definitely growing in size, and I don't think it's really following the original vision anymore. I'll be honest with you, fellas. It's not really following the original vision. I think the original vision died a little while ago. I'll be completely honest with you. I think the vision has mostly left the building at this point. Hold up, I'll read chat in just a moment. I'm locked in on placing my blocks right now. Hold up, hold up. I promise I'm not a bad streamer. I promise I'm trying to be good. Trying to be great. I don't want to just be good, I want to be great. Okay. Alright, that. Oh, fuck. I knew something. I knew I needed something right there. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious, this thing is really bloated into something insane. Oh my goodness gracious. I might end up... I'm gonna finish it, right? I don't think I'm gonna like it once it's finished. I'm gonna finish it, right? So we can see it, so we can see this fucking World War II German rat build. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. This looks like some fucking... This looks like a fucking, like, Nazi Germany concept. It's just a fucking brick of metal with a big-ass gun. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's finish placing my damn armor pieces. Something out of Star Wars. Yeah, like the early, like the droids. I can see this thing painted like a shit brown color and be sent out by the droids. Okay. All right, let's lock in. Let's cover in this belly. There we go. All right, and then I know that I just covered up the area that the blades are. Don't worry, I know. There we go. All right, just threes all the way across. All right, that heavy armor's a bit in the way. Ah, it's ammo storage. Okay. It's gonna have to stay there. I guess I could move the ammo storage back at this point. There we go. Yeah, we'll move the ammo storage back. Honestly, this looks like something out of Star Wars. I mean, I kind of like it. I agree with Razors. It's cool. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's kind of cool. We'll take it. Actually, it's probably best for me to go ahead and do that. And then just encapsulate. Oh shit, I can't see. There we go. There we go. Does I have enough resource? Not quite. Resource. Could have just done the... Did I do that? Yeah, I did. Okay. We'll go ahead and throw in another box. There we go. We'll do that. We'll do that for ammo store. That should have us good. Yes, that has us fine. Center mass is not quite where it needs to be, but it will eventually be there. So I'm not all too worried about it. We're going to put a CJE back here, and that should really weigh it down. Let's see. That's going to increase the cost of this thing. This is going to end up being another pretty expensive build. I mean, at least expensive in the terms of the stuff that we've built so far. It's going to be expensive for that, because I still haven't even added missiles to this thing. Oh, great goodness. Can I just put simple back here? Can I just put like the little simple jet engines? I could just do that. Do we just do that? Do we just let it... How expensive are these? 900 versus custom jet parts. It's 100. Say I've got 2 of those. That's 5. 6. Yeah, that would be more expensive. Fuck, the combustor itself is nearly as much. But it does remove the need for a generator on vessel. I guess that's what you're paying that for. How much would like a fuel engine be to power something like that? How much energy does this need? Max power use 1080. So if we just estimated, right? Something like that. It costs 220. That sort of works. So we need 2 of those. And then the fuel, and then having to carry around the fuel. It's all right. We're going to run CJEs. We're going to run CJEs. That's what I want to do. Custom jet part. Intake. Do, I can't do ducted. Alright, fine. We'll make do. Oh, wait, these only need center. So that's fine. That works. We'll do compressor. We'll do controller, generator, combustor, exhaust. Actually, let's put the exhaust here, and we'll throw another combustor in there. I know that that's expensive as fuck. Yeah, that's expensive as fuck, but I think... Do we run this? Maybe just more compressors? Compression bonus efficiency, 82%. Versus if I just move the intake back, 80. Ooh, see now it's really jumping. See now it's 4%. $66. I think we run that. How much does it cost now? It's just under 50. That's good. I think we run that. Look at what the prop requires first. Stats. Power use, 2464. Yeah, so I've got the generator that can run. So we're going to assume 2 of them. They both equal the same. We're going to assume. Fuck it. Why assume, right? Why assume? You know what assuming does? Makes an ass out of you and me. Had an old man say that shit to me one time, made me want to just go insane. 2464. Okay, good deal. We can handle that. So then what we'll do is, where's the generator? What's the how much power does this thing make? 242. Oh shit, it don't make no power. Well, now is that because this is really low? Yes, okay. Oh, it still doesn't make anything. Okay, okay, I get what you're saying about why you said check it. I get you now. So we're going to need more combustion chambers? Okay, so let's see. Let's do it now. Generator, or sorry, controller. It now generates. Bro, old people just be saying the goofiest things. This lady really asked me where the grass was kept while I was manning the meat counter. What? Where the grass was kept? Like do you have like a little outdoor section? She was looking for like grass seeds? $24.93 coming from both of them. And this needs 2464. Okay, so that should have it. There's 2 jets, both producing 2493 for each propeller blade, taking 2464. That should work. That should be just fine. That 900 power per material is insane. Is that good or bad? Insane efficient or insane awful? She was looking for wheatgrass so her cat can chew on it, and when I told her I only work with meat, she said I wasted her time. Like, lady, it's not your job. It's not his job to know where shit is in the store. He just cuts the meat. Okay, so it's good. Good deal. Sometimes you say things and I have no idea what they mean. Super efficient, good deal. I'm John CJE. You must not have heard about me. Let me tell you a little story called I fucking love CJEs. Oh yeah, Spiky is cool. Anyone that tells you otherwise is a liar. Okay, So let's get this beast covered up. Let's get this beast covered up. This absolute monster. This behemoth. All right, where's center mass? Almost. All right, let's go up here and do some filling in. There we go. Oh, fuck. Good deal. I promise I'll read chat. I swear. I just gotta. I'm playing with bricks. Golly, can a man not just play with his Legos anymore? I swear. Oh. Oh, fuck. Perfectly flat front face. That shit looks awful. Menacing. Awful. Okay, chat's not actually doing anything. We're good. Crisis averted. Alright, so now... Okay. So this is going to be where we do our didgeridoo right here. Didgeridoo. I love you. Oh, sweet didgeridoo. I actually don't know the sound of a didgeridoo. I'm sure it's some like tribal ass sounding something, you know? But off the hat, right? If somebody asked me what sound does a didgeridoo make, I'd be like, fuck, you know? You got me. You got me. If they had a certain weapon to my head, they were like, quick, name the sound of a didgeridoo. I'd be like, blow my shit smooth off. I ain't got no idea. I ain't got no idea what a damn didgeridoo makes. Blow my shit smooth off. Let's see. Oop. Okay, we'll take that. Does a didgeridoo the long, like, wooden pipe thing? think it's like a low rumbling humming sound. You should take a quick detour and search up what sound it makes. I think that's a grand idea. Hold on. We're researching didgeridoos. Hold up. Let me I don't think the game's gonna crash. Let me what kind of a sound does a didgeridoo make? You guys would hate to see my YouTube recommended. What sound does a didgeridoo make? Yeah, it is. It's the long wood thing. Hold up. Let me make it so that way you guys can hear this. Hold on. This is important. Let's see. Okay, so you still hear the game? Let's see. That's what it sounds like. If you heard it, that's the sound of a didgeridoo. That was good. I'm glad I took the detour. That was worth it. That was infinitely worth it. I feel like I'm a better man because of that now. That was good. That was a good experience. I don't know how I would have survived without such an experience. But you know, I'm glad that's something I know about now. All right, so let's look at. We got good there. We need more fuel. So let's look at resources. It sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, I like it. It's a good sound. Let's look at some fuel beams. Put them real close to the center. Actually, I guess I could do this. What? Oh, it's a 3x3, okay. There you go, something like that. Is that too much? Hey, that has me. There we go. All right, now I wouldn't expect this thing to be able to fly, at least not right now. It doesn't have any I guess technically it does have roll control with the very tiny jets right there. Fuck it. Let's see if this thing could somehow manage to exist. Let's see. Mainframe. Maneuver. You're a hover. Shit. Yeah, yeah, you're a hover. I think. What are you really? I guess you'd be considered a hover. All right. Oh, Chrome, so I finally got full time at work. Good shit. So after next week, my money's going to double and I'm thinking of getting my ears pierced. Do it. If that's something you're interested in, go for it. Can we reverse? Sorta. I don't know what AI I need for a hover. Since it technically needs to, like, tilt to go places. It says a good choice for hovercraft and helicopters. Okay, we'll do this. Hover. Okay, you can indeed sit stationary. You can fly. You cannot reverse. You can hover. Strafe. You can sort of strafe. You can roll and then go up. Can you turn on the spot? Probably not. I'll need to fix that. I guess technically you can reverse, yeah. Okay, so now behaviors. Set max pitch forward backward movement. Okay, let's see. Let me go back to do that. Can I tell it to circle and face? Can it point at? I'll figure that out in a second. Maneuver. Let's see. Max pitch, forward and backward movement, and roll for left and right movement for it to tilt and move. Okay, so we want it to, you know, be able to tilt by like 10 degrees. We'll see how that works out for it. Roll left and right, say 10 degrees. Honestly, let's just see, can you even float? Is that even enough power to have you float? Fuck, no, it's not. Well, you're not really hovering. Oh, submarine. I made a submarine. So now, what's your issue? Caps lock. Alright, so now why are you not... Oh. See, it just stops producing power. Turn off automatic. Alright, so this is a... I guess this is a pusher. Up and down. This one is a pusher up and down. And then you are a pitcher. You're a pitcher. You're a roller. And you're a roller. And you're a forwarder. I guess you could be a turner. You could also be a turner. You work now? Ah, it works. Oh shit. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So yeah, you just need a little bit more pitch control and you'd be good. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Need more pitch control. Got it. What did jet stabilizers do? Are these weak as fuck though? Power use per thrust, 0.02. How how good or bad are these? I don't really know what way is up for you. I don't really guess it matters. Go ahead and get a mirror mode down. You're a little better. Kind of suck ass though. I won't lie. Okay. More pitch control. Oh fuck. Go ahead and turn on mirror mode. Picture, spread to neighbors. Picture, spread to neighbors. Alright, so it runs out of energy. I'm assuming because it's trying to turn. So you cannot be a turner. I need you to run like all the time, basically. So something like that. Its only job is to go forward. Okay, and then we'll put a blade in the center, I guess. Ooh, okay. More pitch control. Got it. Let's see. Mirror mode. And picture. And it should know its job, but we'll just check, make sure. Turner. Okay. Let's see. Probably gonna need a lot more generator. Tell that to take a good chunk of it. Oh, that's why I wasn't doing everything. Alright, we'll just say half. Does that work? No. Sorta. It's not doing what it needs to. Take like 0.7. Does that work? Okay, it's not hitting 0 anymore, and I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's definitely a goofy thing. It's not, it does not fly fast at all. View cone for reverse consideration. Okay. Let's see what the PID is looking like. Yaw controller. Oh, why are we in the water? You want to talk about some sporadic, is it running out of power? It is. Hmm. Is it because the engines are not running the entire time? I mean, it's doing okay about staying out of the water. I said that. Oh, it still has a jet over here. Can I just tell these reverse jets, these jets back here, to just 100% power? So that way they're just always generating? They never stop? Is there a way to tell it to never stop? Let's see. Controller. You're not really a pusher. You are... I need you to just be like wide open all the time, pretty much. I guess you're still a pusher. I guess you're still a pusher too. I guess this is more of a PID issue with the up and down. Like, it's really good, right? Because I can see that avoiding enemies in combat. But it's kinda combat altitude. Let's go up to like 500 meters. So that way it has plenty of distance to up and down. PID. Can we be stationary? I don't know, can you? Yeah, you can. Why do you refuse? Alright, we're gonna name it. Okay. Save it. Let's save it and see what we got going on. Let's see. We're gonna call it hold up, I got names. Hold up. I wrote down a bunch of names when I was thinking about it one day. I was like, what do I want this? How much does this thing cost? It cost 60, which puts it into the lower class. We're gonna call this the Ranger. Heli that tilts to move. Kinda like that. Okay. I like it. I mean, we're gonna leave it. Ranger 6. Because it's a 60K design. Now, let's see. Its altitude is incorrect. Combat altitude 500. What is your standard altitude? I need your just basic altitude to be way higher than this. How do I tell it to just sit higher than it currently is? Minimum altitude above land, 100 meters. Minimum altitude above water, 100 meters. I'm assuming minimum altitude. Yes, okay, so then it went down to 50, and then it goes back up to 100. Okay, understood. I want your minimum altitude to be like 300. Give you plenty of room to do your thing. Look at Twin Guard's optimism if you want a heli that's less crazy. Testy's drunk. Welcome in, Testy. Welcome in. Sounds like you're having a good one. We built a thing. We built a thing. I'm gonna save this. I kind of like that it jumps around. Kind of just does its thing. Let's have it attack something. It has 0 defense at all. See if it can. Let's see. It's only 60K, so we're gonna plan on it being like a. I feel sick, so not great. Oh no no no. Wait, don't go over 300. Air prop loss efficiency went too high. Okay. I'll set it back down to like 250 then. Alright, so let's see. White flares easy. Okay, so like 40 to 50. They got 122. So it's not too crazy to have a BRB gonna puke. Go puke it up. Go puke, girl. Let's let it go against a charger. Oh. Oh, did I not put any detection on it? I don't think I put any any detection on it. I also didn't make that invincible. Oh yeah, it's a goner. It's a goner. Okay, so you definitely need to be able to like combat altitude. You need to be able to, your combat altitude needs to be like 200. Your standard altitude needs to be like 200. Can't even aim. Yeah, I forgot to put detection on it. It has 0 detection. It has no clue what the fuck it's doing. That's my fault. That is my fault. So, on each side of this thing, we're going to have a let's do a each side of this thing, we're going to do one of those. And then we're going to do a laser range. There we go. We got 2 ranges. We're going to throw on a camera gimbal. Let's see. All right, so that's 2 camera gimbals, 1 radar gimbal. Can this thing, does it need to be placed like this? Okay, no, it's fine. And then we can throw on an extra, I guess we could throw on two extra lasers. Yeah, 4 lasers, 2 camera trackers and a 360 camera. And then yeah, that's okay. We'll save it as that. All right, can you kill something now? Can you kill a charger? I don't think it's going to be able to. I think it doesn't aim down enough. It aims too far forward. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. Destroy all. Load in Vanguard. No, not Vanguard. Sorry. Load in Ranger. I didn't set height. Combat altitude. That's correct. We want combat altitude to be like right at 200 meters, somewhere around there. Let's go ahead and save it before we do, though. There you go. It immediately drops way down. Fires. Good shit. That gun is crazy. This whole thing is crazy, really. Is it a hydrofoil? It is. That's pretty cool. Huh. Well. Damn. My bullets, Oh yeah, it's... thing is eating through me. Oh, it's already lost all of its detection? Crazy. Crazy. Because if you had detection, would you be hitting your target? Oh, did you kill it already? No, you didn't. What stripped your detection? Still too high? Combat altitude, go down to like 100 meters. Yeah, I think it's just that high fire rate is what stripped it so fast. The high fire rate little cannon that it has. Yeah, it just strips the detection. Oh man, honestly, that thing strips the metal armor too. Dude, yeah, that's a crazy weapon. 2 of those back to back. All right, let's see. You think I should tell it to sit lower, even lower? Combat altitude, tell it to go down to like 50 meters. I think 50 is going to be too low. Is it going to crash into the water? $50 meters relative to target. Okay. All right, then we want it to sit like 70 meters maybe. And I guess we need to check the PID. Is there a... Also set your attitude avoidance to like 2 or something? Or just turn it off completely? All right, so that made it closer. More gain. That made it steeper, less gain. Less derivative. Less derivative. That smoothed it out pretty well. Maybe we'll do a little less gain. Even though, you know, maybe I want it to have a little bit of gain, so it does kind of go up and down. We'll go back up to like maybe 4. Does that give it a nice little... Okay, let's see. I like that. Hovering a little high. Oh, that's distance from me. Okay, I was about to say. I think I'm going to try and make it to where it doesn't pitch the way that it's doing. Oh, too much derivative. More gain. Less gain. A little bit more derivative, maybe? Fellas, I just realized that you guys can't hear the game. Why did no one tell me? Why did, you guys have just been in mute this whole time? I didn't realize. There you go. There's game audio. It's my fault, fellas. Holy shit. That is my fault. I did not realize. If I would have realized sooner, I would have... I'm literally drawing right now. Yeah, I didn't realize that y'all had just been sitting in complete silence with nothing but my voice. What a hellscape that would be. Holy shit. I don't know if I could handle being in like a dark cave. That's what I imagine, right? It's like you're in a dark cave looking out. The light's too bright and everything. And all you hear is just this echoing voice. That's what I imagine my streams are like. A certain little taste of hell that you can't find anywhere else, you know? I think they need more gain. Just a little bit more. A little less derivative. Less derivative definitely smooths it out. Or at least this. It smooths this one out. I think this is an issue with the main thrust drive. I don't think that's actually an issue. I think this is an artifact. I don't think this is real. Roll controller. I think roll is fine-ish. It doesn't really have an issue with roll. With sine wave, though, I think we can solve that with a little bit more gain. Yes, we can. Probably a little bit more derivative as well. Okay, so the gain made that worse. Let's take that back down. Take the derivative back down. Yeah, I think we're about good. Pitch is always going to be a little odd because it's a heli. I mean, if your stability doesn't drop too much, I don't really see the problem with having your craft move like crazy. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's alright. And it can aim down pretty decently now. Like, it's pretty consistent about aiming down. Now, detection. What should we do about detection? Should I just spread it out more? Should I just make it to where knocking out one thing doesn't knock out two of my sensors? I think I'm going to move a laser back here. Something like that. Oop, no mirror mode. My fault. There we go. So is that the same? That is. Alright, so we can go ahead and remove the laser on both ends of this. Good deal. And that I'll armor this up like a little nub or something. Actually, I guess I could tuck it right here. Could do that. Y'all fuck with Panda Express? Yes. Yes, we do fuck with Panda Express. What kind of a question is that? Who doesn't fuck with Panda Express? I think that's the better question. Whoop. Alright, so first, let's go ahead and... I do want at least one point right here. I think we'll do the 360 cam. We'll do something like that first. Then we got the two trackers on each side. We got the camera. We got the laser detectors back there. I think we need to throw maybe a laser detector on the bottom down here. Wouldn't hurt. And then we'll throw a radar gimbal I think that's about it. Put another one of those. That works. Now it's got a little bit more spread out. Something like that. Something like that. Just metal's fine. No need heavy. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll leave that like that. There we go. Gonna call that good. Let's save it again. See if it can... Fuck, honestly, let's see if it can take on a marauder. Please don't get hit with the marauder. Its stability is awful. Literally 0. Oh, and there it goes. It died. It fucking died. Dude, what? Okay. So we might have messed up. Combat altitude, 100 meter. Adjustments, 100 meter. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it took it like a champ, though. I think I need to tell it to get closer to the Marauder. I think I need to tell it to get closer. It also doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It only does like 7k per hit. It's really not good. Yeah, it's like not great. Maybe it just needs to be a little... Oh, and I think it just got lost its rotor. There's no way. Can we, like... Your behavior, maybe? I mean, it's Is there a way you can stabilize it? I've got no clue. I think this would be a great platform for missiles. Maybe. I think it'd be a great missile platform. I don't think it's a great gun platform. Lower hover again. As in maneuver. Or, sorry, adjustments. Minimum height. Because it could also be... Okay, PID. I gotcha. Hey now. Strongest soldier. I need you to be in combat so I can adjust you. See, more derivative? Like, what does a crazy high derivative look like? Going to bed? Alright, Testy, I'll see you, man. Even though if I can sync it to where it shoots every time it gets up to the top, like it's doing right now, it's like it's jump shotting. It's like it's jump shotting. I might have made something great here. I think I do want it to have a little bit more gain though, so it's a little more up and down. .03 maybe? You're a little close there, aren't you, bud? I thought I asked you to stay at 1700 meters. Check ignore pitch tab. What does that do? Okay, it'll tilt back to reverse. I gotcha. Oh, see, and now it's doing its thing where it goes away. Okay, let's repair. Okay, I need to tell it to evade, like its evasion height. Oh, it does great damage. Now that it can actually hit, it does great. I think we're gonna let this bad mamma jamma attack something different. The shells are bouncing off the ground. I never set up the target priority. Aim point selection. Target clusters of blocks. Target blocks below water. And don't change for 16 seconds. Target prioritization. Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, its prioritization is fine. Could probably replace that with one of those GPPP PPP things. Alright, let's save it as it is now, so I don't lose it if it fights. Can you kill a marauder better? Now? Can you just, like, nuke a marauder? Maybe. It does pretty decent, I think. Definitely not winning any awards, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely got some overpin as well. Yeah, every shot is overpin. It's not even detonating, it's just passing right through. Okay, so yeah, I think you've already deleted the gun. Alright, can you kill something cooler, though? What's something that it should fight? Like, what's something that would be an equal match for this thing? How much does it cost again? 61? Not the hardest target to overpin? Right. So let's have it fight a... Tell it to, like, 2,400 meters so it can actually go to the target. Go to a twin guard, maybe? No. Lightning hood? These are the green dudes, right? Yeah, they're green. $54, you think? Should we do a medium target, maybe? I don't know. Rain, you know what we're talking about here. You know what we're looking for. We'll do an easy... We'll do the... All of these easies stay around... There's a thruster. You think you could handle a thruster? Oop, nope, it's got lasers. You're a goner. Yep, you're a goner. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's a goner. That thing's too maneuverable. Yeah, it's not gonna hit that. The shells aren't fast enough. This thing is crazy, though. So how did they put the thrusters on little tilts? How did they do that? Because that looks really interesting. Huh. Huh. Yeah, you don't even have guns anymore. Don't even. There's a spinner turn block to sub object tab. Ah, see, I forget that there's sub objects. Well, even if it does nothing more than just act as cannon fodder. Shit, still though, 60k cannon fodder is kind of awful. I guess it needs missiles. to really be something effective. Alright. Destroy all vehicles. Load vehicle. Ranger. Don't you dare drop into the water. Okay. Alright, so it's Steel Strider ship. There you go, there's a 60k. That's like, it's right at your range. What can you do? Yes, I did save it. Alright, so we're just waiting to hope that it hits. Did that do anything? Yeah, it pierced the armor. Oh, did it already take out its... It did. It already took out the, It already took out its drive. It can't move anymore. Fuck yeah. Only thing is, though, is I think this thing has already taken out our detection. I don't think I have detection anymore. It doesn't move fast enough is the issue. Is it still overpinning, or is it actually doing its... Is it actually exploding in target now? I guess that's exploding in target. It's disabled all the... It's everything except those two guns. I might add the thing on these shells that allows them to pierce the water. And not just bounce. Alright, so this thing is movement disabled. It's got a couple turrets down. What has this thing done to me? What has it done to it? Still has guns. Still has at least one detection, one tracker. Is that all it has? No, it's still got the lasers. Okay. Okay. So it's got a little bit of redundancy with trackers on each side. Let's go back over here. Make the hover stay close. Do you think that's a viable option for it since it doesn't move that fast? I think if I made it stay close, I'd want to put faster fire rate guns. Yeah, it's one. There's no more weapons on this thing. All right, yeah, I think I like it. I would say staying close make it more likely for the enemy to shoot at the the stack of heavy armor instead of the less armor middle and back. That is true. That is true. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Destroy all, load Ranger. Load the Ranger. And then tell it to combat distance. Tell it combat distance is like, what, 500 meters? Try that. $1,000. I can do 1,000. Let's see. Tell it to attack something. I think the Resolute's what I was just fighting. You know, I think all the anti-air is also... I think all the anti-air is what's stripping the detection. It's definitely a lot more accurate once it gets close. I mean, as expected. Yeah, I'm gonna make the bullets to where, or the shells to where they can go through. They're just shredding it. I think more heavy armor would be better. Up here in the front, at least. Or you think it needs like an extra gun on it to kind of deal some pepper damage like this thing is doing to us? Yep, because that one's disabled. Alright, I think it's too big and too slow. I want to design a different gun real fast. And then I think I'm going to call stream. Let's see. Let's load in the spider. Because I would like to make a hover or something like that work. Like with a central blade. I like the idea of it. I think it looks cool. So I want to do something like that. Redstone, how you doing, man? Welcome in. It's been a minute since I've seen you in here. Let's do a one-axis turret because I want it to be kind of small. I want to be able to like stuff it on just about anything. Advanced cannon. Firing piece. I want it to be, you know, like I said, pretty small. cooling. Auto loaders. Oh, didn't do them on the other side. Let's see, and then recoil absorbers. Barrels. Just do like a little 3 meter. I want this thing to have like a... like maybe a 20 mil. How much health does... How much health? Doing good? I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good. Thanks for asking. And then Lucas said, what's up, Redstone? So they're chatting up. What is... how much damage does a munition defense body do? Or... sorry. Munition defense head with a munition defense body. How much damage does that do? 33? How much health does AI components have roughly? 200, 100, 200, 200. Detection components have 300, 300, 300. Okay, so 300. So I'm building a gun that I need to do at least 300 damage per shot, at least. So we're gonna go for an HE head, HE body, HE body. I don't know if it's gonna be attainable. You can get to 100. Doesn't have any armor pierce? Okay. So I need something. I guess the HE head is going to be my best bet. Oh, it's super slow though. Okay, we won't be doing that. I can get it up to like at least 500. Can we do it? Okay, I'm okay with that. 4.5 meters. Can we do at least 100 damage at 4 meters? 800 meters a second, 30 mil. Okay. We can handle that. 22 mil is 60. What if we add in... still 505. Okay, I think that's okay. 100 damage per explosive at 4 meters. 505 muzzle velocity. Really short cooldown. Assign to all. What does this thing need? Give it prefer low. Do 6 barrels. Makes it an 18 mil. Okay, can you do 4 barrel? What was the desired gauge that we built for? 22? Okay, yeah, you could do a 4-barrel. Can you do 5-barrel? 21? What stats look like for a 21? 94, 505. Okay, we can do 21. I'm okay with that. That works. That works. So then what we'll do is get an AI. What is recoil looking like? Needs more absorption. Can you get away with just 2 more 2s? You can. Good deal. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's try this. And then what I want let's make this God mode because I don't want to lose it just yet. Tell the card. Oh, do you not have a card slot in you? Crazy. Okay. Aim point selection. Target priority. Target clusters of actually, target random blocks and change every second. Target blocks above water. Yeah, that's fine. And you're in God mode? Yes. How fast can you strip the detection off of this thing? Wait, why are your shells not... Oh, they just don't have enough range. Okay, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that. They need range. Hold up. What is estimated range on this thing? Effective range 1,000 meters. Can you do better with with more gunpowder? No, you can't. Okay. That's fine. So everything within 1,000 meters, though, and you do just fine. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this thing's really cool. I like this a lot, actually. This is great. Okay. Let's get rid of it, though. I need to estimate, right, that I can get this gun within 1,000 meters. So, say that I can stuff it. Say that I can get it up close, right? 800 meters. How fast can you strip, you know, like a dryad, right? Of its detection. I want it to be shooting all over this thing as fast as possible. If everything goes correctly, you should... Oh. You're gonna start shooting again? Yes. Okay, it just doesn't... Yeah, I want it to be able to shoot, like, all over the thing. Every second, change its mind up. Because... ideally, I want it to be able to strip detection components. Okay, and it's not really doing it. Maybe instead of HE, I do Sabo and hope that it can just slowly just pierce the block that the thing is on. Let's see about that instead. How about this? Detection components have like at max 300 health, not counting like the big rangefinders, but things like these trackers and stuff have 300 health. And so I was designing that HE shell to do like 100 damage, I think, hoping that eventually it would kind of just pepper it enough to knock them off. But I think 100 damage is too... It would require 3 hits to take it, and that's if it does the full 100 damage to the detection component. So I was thinking maybe Sabo instead, and it just kind of have it peel back the blocks, hopefully that it's sitting on. But even then, that's not really helping. And it's definitely pulling armor off of it. Another option you have, one more option, right, is do aim point select and tell it to target the same block for like 10 seconds. Target clusters for 10 seconds. That way, what it'll do is hopefully drill a hole. So let it reload. Or it's fail-safe right now. There you go. Let it reload. Okay, so now it's going to fire in this area. Can it strip anything from this area? I don't think so. Alright, so it's hitting back here in the back. Or midway. It's doing a little hole. Okay, there goes detection finally. But there's detection on all of the guns have detection. Have their own little 90-degree cameras. What kind of turret is the stuff for that's inside of here? It is. Huh. It's kind of cool. Huh. Maybe... just make one that deals 300 with time fuse and laser targeter on the gun. You talking about like manual targeting? I was really hoping to be able to stack like... How much is this? Ooh, no, not that. Let's see. Oh, those are not connected, okay. Understood. Let's see, before we work on this then. Oh, is there not a way to save? Alright, you know what? Fine. Say that it was 2 of these things on top of each other. Could 2 of these things? I think 2 of these things could probably do it. I think, how much is this? Sub-object mode, is that what I needed? Thank you. How much is this? We'll call it strip cannon. Does it tell me how much that is? It's only 6,000. So I mean, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. 2 of them. Time fuse, shell explode after a certain amount of time. Laser targeter, set time fuse to the estimated enemy position according to detection. That way it doesn't penetrate, it just does exterior damage. I see what you're saying, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna let this, whatever this is, finish out this ship. I kind of enjoy watching it just kind of peel away. Oh, there's the AI. Now how is that still sticking to the ship? It ain't got a block underneath it. Let's see. Control guns. If I tell it to target right there. I guess with manual targeting it wouldn't be that bad. To strip. Am I not controlling that thing? I'm not. Huh. Okay. What am I controlling though? Oh well. We saw the idea for the ship that I wanted to make. I made a ship. I made a prototype 1. I think I think I have a decent enough understanding how to make just things that I don't know how to do cram. I guess that's an issue. I don't know how to do cram. But anyway, so from here on, I think the next time we do a From the Depths stream, I think it's going to be adventure mode. I think we're going to do an adventure mode stream. And we're going to see how that goes. Adventuring, yes. Yes, I think we're going to do an adventure mode stream. Probably learn a thing or two and figure out my shortcomings in actual combat where I need to manage things. And then we'll learn from there, fellas. But I think that's about it. I think that's about it for now. Knowing that this thing is only 6,000 is really not bad. Especially for like super early game. Instead of telling it to be Sabo, make it... Hell, I guess make it armor pierce, so it's a little bit heavier. And then just have it go against like the early stage wood targets to kind of build up. And then swap over to missiles for the... as like a little intermediate. I don't know, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. That's what I'm gonna do is... Next time we're in this game, we're gonna play adventure mode. I think that tomorrow's stream, we're going to do Skyrim, and then the next stream after that, we're going to do From the Depths. Because I'll be honest, fellas, I just really enjoy Skyrim. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it. I've never played all the side missions like I'm doing. It's different. It's like a new game to me. So I'm having fun. I'm having fun with this too, but, you know, I like going back and forth. Back and forth, up and down, bouncing. Crazy shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. I'll see you, fellas.
Look out at the midnight skies, beautiful weather, baby. Shit like this can make you cry, but I'm just sweating, baby. She told me to speak my mind, you ain't ready, baby. I fill my cup, bring me on my mind, I'm very angry. Okay, yeah, I'm very faded. Bitch, I'm on a few, so please don't try to mediate it. I tried everything I couldn't hear and they couldn't say me. Sure, I feel sometimes in this world hate. Sean called me daddy, but I told her that it's her, baby. I can touch it, catch me ghost now, cause I'll be going crazy. Last night he shot his tail, we got 2-8. I woke up at 7 p.m. and I was still awake. In this big truck, but I'm in a bad though. I'm a bad guy, I guess I'm an asshole. Had that great blunt taste on my own face. See at me cause now I'm on, but that's a cold case. Oh, you better break down, do it outside. I'd rather show the freeze, try and come cry. That's what they say, I don't bite. I just got a lot of people I do not like. You can't break, hey, damn it's hard. You can't make something already scarred. I can attach to that. I would attach to that. Look out at the midnight skies, beautiful weather, babe. Shit like this can make you cry, but I'm just sweating, babe. She told me to speak my mind, you ain't ready, baby. I fill my cup, bring me on my mind, I'm very angry. Okay, yeah, I'm very faded. Bitch, I'm on a few, so please don't try to mediate it. I tried everything I couldn't hear and they couldn't say me. Sure, I feel sometimes in this world hate. Sean called me daddy, but I told her that it's her, baby. I can touch it, catch me ghost now, cause I'll be going crazy. Last night he shot his tail, we got 2-8. I woke